you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcasts? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic. Podcast is not basic.
What's up, everybody? What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, feeling good, bro.
Man, it's all good, man. Welcome to. Damn, this is week 7 of this shit, bro.
Week 7?
Week 7, bro. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Week 7, episode 7. What's happening, bro?
Happy Sunday.
Yo, it's crazy, man. It's Sunday, and it's like one of the best weather days I've seen in a long time, man. That's some good stuff about to happen.
All week, bro.
I mean, good stuff to watch and see, and it's like it's sundress season.
You know what else that means?
What's that?
I can start back giving you golf lessons.
You know what, man? You should. You should. I haven't busted your ass in a long time, so.
Well, I got a new sponsor.
Who you got, man?
Right now, I'm being sponsored by Nike again. I switched over to Adidas. I'm back with Nike. Work something out.
I don't fuck with none of them. We got our own stuff.
Okay. What you play there? Flip flops?
Yeah, I'm playing whatever we can make. I'm gonna play in, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna start doing my own damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Make some golf shirts. I promise I'll get a couple of them.
You know what? I got a little something we've been working on. I wanted to do some like golf stuff. You know,
right.
Like future astronaut golf stuff. It's a lot of things I want to do with it. But golf is something I really wanted to get involved with, like just having like a little a set of some nice dope stuff to put with it that people would like to play in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be dope.
Because you know what's funny, man? A lot of people don't realize how much fun golf is, right?
No, it's true.
It is like one of the best things anybody can do. Like, you know, like when the bros get together or you and your crew get together and you play a round of golf. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's competitive or you guys got going out just to talk to shit, just to have a good time. People don't understand how dope the game of golf really is. You get a lot accomplished in that time out there.
Well, shit, you're out there about 5 hours. I'm good for about 3. Man, after I hit about hole 13, I'm kind of like, yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just smoke my cigarette.
Exactly. But if you're playing well, right? If you're playing well, how much fun is you really going out there because it's competitive. It get competitive after a while.
Well, when I'm playing with somebody on my level, like you know,
dude, you're not on my level.
Or somebody who's not as good as me, like you, I'm fine. You know what I mean? So it's that works out. So you know, we just talked. I mean, before the show started, we just talked that we're gonna play in about 3 weeks in Atlanta. So anybody listening in Atlanta, if you want to come out and witness this, be a part of this, let us know. You can come on out with us and see what I do. I think last time we played was down there in Myrtle Beach. You remember that?
Yeah, it was Myrtle Beach last time we played.
Yeah. I think I won 3 or 4 days in a row.
Hey, I tell you what. Here's the thing. You're gonna get your ass beat, and then we got 3 more episodes. Episode 10 is the season finale, as they say. That's kind of corny to say, but that's the last show we're doing for the episode 10 is our last one, and episode 10 is gonna feature some video of me whipping your ass on the golf course. And we're gonna really keep it real. If he beats me, I will come and say, "Yo, Sai beat me." But if I beat you, you have to tell everybody I beat you.
I'll tell them, but you won't beat me.
Okay.
But going back a second, you brought out a good point, man. There is really in that as many African Americans that play golf, there is really no African American gear. Like when you play golf, you're kind of regulated to those same pants and that same silk tight polo, you know, or if you don't wear that, it just looks like you don't know how to play. You know what I mean? It's really not. I mean, they do have like some Jordan type shoes now, or some more jazzy shoes than they used to, but it's not a whole lot of swaggy type golf gear out there.
So if we made some swaggy type golf gear, would you wear it?
I would. I definitely.
You really would wear it?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I would like to know. I mean, seriously, we have some my beautiful daughter who's like the smartest person in the world I know comes down and comes up with some stuff that we do. I'm put that in her ear and put that out there because it's something I always wanted to work on. I always wanted to work on some super dope golf gear, and now that I'm gonna have something ready in about 2 weeks that I will bust your ass in.
Tell her put something together. Put something real smooth together for Uncle Chris, preferably in the colors of crimson and cream.
We don't have any vendors that makes crimson or cream, bro. None of our vendors go down in that scale, bro. We stay with the dominant colors. You know what I'm saying? I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. Episode 10. We're gonna recap the golf game that Chris and I play. We're gonna have 2 spots open, right? We don't go out there with a foursome, right? Let's do a foursome, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
I tell
We
you
can
what.
do more than one foursome.
Okay,
We can do 2 or 3.
We want to have 6 people join us for golf that week 10. Before week 10, so like 2 weeks. We put it up there on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. We're gonna come up with a weekend in about 2 weeks that we're gonna go out on the Saturday before and play some golf. And if six people in Atlanta area that want to, I got some people that I can call up that will join us for that golf outing. But if anybody, Chip, I know Chip's in Atlanta. I know Chip's play golf.
And I don't want anybody out there shooting 75 and 80. If you haven't shot 100 in the last year or two, you can play in a group ahead of us.
I may get E Hall come out. E Hall will come out there. He's incredible.
He knows my game.
He is incredible now. I hope he's listening, but Eric Hall is a beast out there right now. He's a beast, man. So anybody out there, we're looking for 6 people to come out there on that Saturday, probably even Sunday morning, however the weather goes. Come out there and shoot around and golf with us. And then if you want to come on that night and talk about the game, please, we'll set it all up. You come on. We could put like 10 people in this joint, man, and come and talk shit with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the end of what we're doing at week 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good idea, man. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna smoke some cigars and chill out there and watch Chris shit go in the lake. You know what I'm saying? What is some good this week, bro?
Man, somebody asked if we're gonna do 9 or 18. We're gonna do 18.
Yes, 18, bro. We don't do 9.
Yeah, we're gonna do 18.
This is not putt. Who asked that question, bro?
That's my man Gene who asked that, man.
He's
a critical thinker. So
yeah, well,
critical thinkers, they ask questions like that. You only good for about 9, but you'll play 18.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, my man, what's up, Dwayne Wilkerson? What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? We got hey, salute, Gene. I wish Dwayne was here on the East Coast. Dwayne's out there on the West Coast, like the Midwest or whatever. Come out there and play around golf with us. We see the thing about me and D. I haven't seen D in years. Dwayne Wilkerson is one of the dopest people I know in this world, bro.
Okay.
We used to run tight in high school and stuff like that. He plays golf, man, and I wish that him and I can get up. We talked about it a few times, man, but I really want to get up with D and shoot some golf with him. He's an exceptional brother, family man, whatever, successful. I like to get out with him and shoot the shit, play around the golf, man, and hell, we can go to Vegas. I don't care, But
hey man, let's do it.
So it's like I said, anybody in the Atlanta area, a couple of weeks from now, we'll put it out there. That want to go out there on Saturday, Sunday, shoot some golf with us, man. Let's holler. Let's do it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Our range is limitless, man. Go out to Vegas.
Hey, we can do it, man.
A lot of good golf out in Arizona.
I never played in Arizona, man. I would like to go out there and play. It's some places I would like to play. I never played at. I would like to play in Reno. Reno got some nice courses out there, but I never played in Arizona. I heard, I would love to play out there, man. We played in at a golf course in Vegas that looked like a desert and had the greens on the greens was just in a desert, man. It was like one of the best courses I played in. It was tough, but it was fun though. But I enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I've been playing for like 10 years now, and I'm pretty damn decent.
No, we've been playing. We started about the same time. We started like 2004, man.
But I'm better than you though.
Not really, but I mean, I see why you think so.
We gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see in a couple weeks.
I'm just like Jordan. I'm taking this shit personal now.
All right.
I'm taking it personal. Yeah, you think you can beat? You really think you beat me in golf? You really think so?
Yeah, I think I'm a better athlete than you overall, like in general.
Okay, now you're talking crazy. There's nothing about you that looks that screams athleticism to me.
Hey, bro, you want me to get up and get my college scholarship letter, my
Hey,
baseball scholarship letter? I keep it close.
no, you good, bro. I believe you. I believe you. But you won't beat me.
You
Though.
were my roommate. You know I was on the road baseball games all the time.
You know,
I played baseball and football in high school.
here's the thing. When I find out you play baseball, and then the funny thing about it, you didn't talk it up like, yo, you was just bad motherfucker, right? You never
I'm
talked that up.
humble.
No,
I'm
no, let me
humble.
say, you're right. You was humble with it. But what the funny thing is, me and you used to hang out on yard and stuff. And I was going to ask you how good you were because I'm like, you're pretty good. If you got a scholarship to play ball in college, I don't give a fuck. You good. But you never talked how good you were. So when we used to go out in the yard, and I said, you used to introduce some to your guys that play baseball with you and all that. Shout out to the Shaw University baseball team. Salute. They used to talk about how wicked your shit was. Like, no, seriously, they just talk how good you were. And I'm like, damn, But it was like, but I never said nothing to you about it. But I thought it was really dope that you never talked how dope, how good you were as a pitcher, but your teammates did, and that's what y'all did. I used to hear how y'all talked about how good the other person was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
And I didn't know any of those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I used to kind of sit back and listen. Even as we go down to homecoming, and you guys talk about how good the other guy was on your team. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we had some players, and this is gonna make you laugh. You know, one of the best people I think I played with. Take one guess.
Oh, Delton?
No. Well, Delton was very good,
right?
But Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah. You always said that. You always said how,
Mick,
yeah. You always said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mick was he was a great player, man. But yeah, Delton was as well, man. I played a lot of great talent. It actually bothers me now. You know, Shaw got rid of the baseball program. St. Augustine also got rid of theirs. Actually, there's no CIAA baseball anymore.
Really?
Yeah. So the teams that were left competed independently. Winston-Salem State was left. They actually won the national championship, bro. And then the next year, they got rid of their program. This is the last year for North Carolina Central's program. So all of these HBCUs, man, are getting rid of baseball because kids just don't play it as much. When I was growing up, man, from April to July, you play baseball. Right. August to about December, you play football. December to about April, you play basketball. But now with the AAU, man, people play AAU year round. I mean, pretty much. So it's just a lot more sexy than baseball. You get all these sneakers, you're doing all this traveling. Baseball players, we play a game, we walking around, we dusty. You got cleats, so you're in slides. It's just, man, it's hard to compete with the AAU basketball.
I can see where you're coming from with that, and the funny thing is, there's no presence in it. Like, for example, there was nothing like. No disrespect to Tiger Woods, but there was nothing like super pro black about Tiger Woods, right? We just saw a face on TV that drew us in, and I think sometimes even if they saw y'all faces, like baseball players, like black baseball players' faces in their community playing, doing something, right? Because I don't hear a lot of black baseball camps, like even from guys that not even the league, like people like that who've played on the collegiate level. That's some serious level to play at, right? So if they see successful people like you out there doing like those baseball clinics, maybe it's one or two kids out there, and it grows from there. But I think that it's all about the presence of what we have that I think kids are drawn to. You see what I'm telling you? Because when you saw Michael Jordan, you was like, yo, I want to be like that because he has something that you could relate to, a black face, and he could play. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is basketball is the most recognizable sport out of the three. First of all, there's only 12 players, generally on the team. They don't have on helmets. So you see them, they're tall. So normally you walking around, you can, he play ball. You know what I mean? They got a certain walk about them.
And also the speed of it. I think we have I think our attention span for baseball is kind of, baseball is really slower. So I
Yeah.
think your attention span for it may be declining. So that's why it's maybe not as popular with some of the youth as it used to be. But I always thought baseball was an incredible sport, man. Salute to you guys played that in college, bro. Your team still rock. When we get to homecoming, you guys still rock with each other and talk about how good you guys were, man. And I'm like, damn, okay, homie, And like I said, you never talked about how, what I'm saying. I say, man, he may be all right. But, I don't know, he's that good. But when we get out there in the yard, them cats are like, yo, size, what I'm saying? And salute to all them guys, bro.
Yeah,
I
man,
love
we
that
still
shit.
talk, man. We do a Zoom about every Friday night, man, since COVID started. So still, man, unbreakable bonds, man. We had playing baseball over the show, man.
Yo, and the funny thing about it is, I think that like I talk to more people I met late in life, like after college and stuff like that, than I talked to more in my youth. And it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just, I think I just grew and got different. But like you and I, we rock. We didn't know each other from Adam like 35 years ago. Now we rock every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I think salute the HBCUs, bro, and what like stuff like what Deion Sanders doing with Eddie George and all them guys coming back to college, bro. HBC. And here's the funny thing. I think when I see that, when I see like Deion Sanders and Eddie George coming back, I think not only they're gonna bring their name recognition to it, I think they're gonna start a trend where these kids will come in, these 5-star athletes will come in and start giving these HBCUs a real chance. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, there's no reason Ohio State, Alabama, all those guys would be that rich. Let me say something. When you get a second, anybody who's listening, get a second and look up the revenue that those D1 schools obtain. You will be blown away.
Right.
And those black kids, let's keep it real, because like 99.9% of that team is black. You know what I'm saying? And they generate all that revenue. But I would love to see the opportunity of those 5 stars coming down to Jackson State or whatever, Shaw University, whatever, and really building the HBCUs up as like the powerhouses of like sports and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I agree with that, and it brings me back to something that went on, I guess maybe last fall, maybe last year by this time, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I like to call the dismantlement of the HBCU conferences,
Mm-hmm.
like the MEAC, man, which has traditionally been the strongest or one of the strong HBCU conferences, right along with the SWAC, right? It's a
Right.
D1 conference. First, you had Hampton leave, and then you had North Carolina A&T leave, which is the largest HBCU. A&T's football team has been man, about the last 5 or 10 years, they've been putting out pros every year,
Right.
and they left the MEAC, man, and I was bothered by that, and there were so many people who weren't, and it really bothered me because it's like you build up all this HBCU, and it's just to build it up to go to the Big South. You know what I'm saying? To go to a PWI conference and then say, oh, but we're going to keep these people on our schedule. It's not
Well,
about the schedule. It's about the conference, man. Fix it. If it's broke, fix it. Fixing it, leaving it won't fix it.
let me ask you a question. So say for instance, would you be upset with Deion Sanders and those guys if they got Jackson State and those other HBCUs to like playing at an exceptional level and leave and go to like another school or go to the pros? Would that bother you?
It would bother me.
Yeah, it would bother me too. It,
It
it
would
really
bother
would
me.
bother me too because I want to believe that these guys are there for the betterment of the entire community, the HBCUs, the black kids, the fam, whatever. That's what I'm hoping that they're there for. And I know they do it for the love of the game and all that, and they may want to get some experience or whatever. It's nothing wrong with going out there getting what's best for you. If you want to go get another job, but I hope that's not. I hope that wasn't the reason why they decided to take those jobs, to come up there to get something, get experience to move on.
And that's something that kind of worries me because when Dion and when Eddie George take these jobs, let's be
Mhm.
real, they're knocking somebody out who's more qualified because there's somebody who's been a assistant coach or they've been in that program and they've been waiting to get their head coaching job. And the schools have to look at it and say, you know what, Eddie, if Dion is doing what Dion's doing for Jackson State, if we bring Eddie George to Tennessee State, then we're gonna do the same thing. Because Dion being a little bit more boisterous, and Dion like I remember early on when Dion went on Good Morning America with Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan's alumni of Texas Southern, which is HBCU. But Michael Strahan said, you know, like you always would, hey man, anything I can do to help you, let me know. Dion said, you know what? Matter of fact, it is. You can pay for our travel gear right now. So he put him on the spot. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what we want to travel in is blue blazers, white pants, red shirts. You can pay for that. Michael Strahan, he had to sign. He had already, you know what I'm saying, wrote the check with his mouth. He had to cash it. So that kind of stuff happens, man. These boys, they want to go somewhere where you can get noticed. Dion can make those calls and say, hey, I got a cornerback over here that should be at Auburn, but he's at Jackson State. You need to take a look. You see what I'm saying?
That's the thing I'm telling you. So, like, say, for instance, when you say there's coaches out there more qualified, they could be. But the realm of what you just spoke about is what schools really want. They want somebody to go in that living room. If I got Coach Sullivan over here and I got Dion over here, who you think that kid gonna listen to more?
You're right. He gonna listen to Dion.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He gonna put them asses in the seat and people in the cleats. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about.
But bro, it's also making the SWAC more entertaining because like now, you know, I read Twitter a little bit and like today they call Dion Thanos. They say, Dion is like Thanos and the rest of the SWAC is like somebody else because now everybody's saying, yeah, Dion. I saw Connell Maynor, who was used to be a quarterback at A&T. Connell Maynor said, Dion, yeah, you go ahead, keep getting those 5 stars. But he said, Dion, you're not the only person going after 5 stars. We like him at Alabama A&M too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it makes for I mean, Dion has been on ESPN 3 times, man. 3 times. So I mean, but those are favors.
Well, you know, that's how Notre Dame became what they were. They were only ones on television, right? So what Dion's doing, it's kind of doing like what Notre Dame's did back in the 80s. They was the only one that can go in those kids' living room and say, yo, we on TV every week, right? And I think Dion can go and say, listen, you're going to be coached by an NFL Hall of Famer. Now, how many motherfucking people in college can go say, yo, I'm a black guy and I'm going to coach your son. I'm going to give him more than just football. And we know from what I know about Dion seems to be an exceptional brother. Like he really gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He really he seems like he give a fuck about them kids. So why wouldn't I give him a shot? If I'm a 5-star, whatever, and you know, I know you're trying to get, I don't know what the scruples of recruiting 5-star athletes are. I know it's some unscrupulous shit goes down, but I think that we can like with Dion and those guys coming back to that level, it will give Jackson State, Shaw U, saying whoever got a football teams on a more level playing field to get those athletes now, and then make that bread at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it ain't all about the bread, man. It started out with the HBCUs and the conferences being what was for us because we could not do other things. So it is not at all attractive to me for the Big South to say, hey, you know what, A&T, you've made it. Come play with us now. That's not attractive to me, man. It's not attractive. And to me, it's selling out the conference. And then A&T left, and then everybody else is going to leave. And then the MEAC will be nothing, right? So so they say, because you said, you know what? It's just like if you're a black family living on the black side of town and you couldn't go to another side of town because you were black. And then they say, you know what? You guys come on over here. You say, you know what? We on the way. And I can't rock with that, man. And my family is A&T born and bred, man. Bunch of my cousins, my mom never went to college, but anytime I went to home on a Saturday, she was listening to A&T football. So my brother played football at A&T. It just doesn't seem right to me. And I'm just one person, but it doesn't seem right to me.
No, I get it, man. Let's salute to you on that, bro. But I think at the end of the day, it's all about the bread. Whatever goes on, because at the end of the day, football is business now. Any sport is business now. Pretty much anything you do is business. Even love is business, right? So everyone's looking at the bottom line. Unfortunately, like HBCUs don't have the revenue to compete with a lot of those big guys out there, like Ohio State, Alabama, South Carolina, whatever, just whatever. So I think when Dion comes in, yeah, we want him to be about the heart, but it's also about that money too. what
Right.
he can generate.
All money ain't good money.
But
You
no
know
money
that.
ain't good. No money ain't good either. Shit.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
no money's good either, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm glad football is kind of coming back, and it kind of going to open up the homecomings again and everything like that, which is always good, right? Homecomings is always like HBCUs,
When I can
man.
get you to come,
Oh, I'll be there, man. Oh, yeah, I'm be there, man. Tell them why we gonna be there, Si. Tell them why we gonna
well,
be there.
we broadcasting live from the tailgate.
Mm,
Anybody from Shaw knows what the tailgate means to me.
right,
And,
right.
and my brother Slack. They know what happens in the back of whatever truck I have that year,
Mhm.
tailgate. So
Yeah.
this year it's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better, and the podcast is gonna be sitting right in front of the truck, broadcasting live.
They're gonna be live,
So
baby.
so look,
So
hey, I'm gonna put it out there right now. Tailgate, fish, plates, hamburgers, hot dogs, all on the podcasts.
podcast is gonna
Or
have
future astronauts.
the podcast is gonna have everything, bro. Like what he just said. Everything is gonna be on us. We're gonna give away t-shirts and everything like that. We're gonna have a big ass party within a party. You know what I'm saying? And that's all about us showing love to the family, Shaw U family for supporting us, and just anybody supporting us. So we're gonna give back. That's the first time we're gonna be able to give back to our family. So homecoming is gonna be dope. Everything we're gonna do, we're gonna give it away because y'all gave us so much. Salute to everybody on that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk on that.
Hey man, I'm
You know?
a segue into something else. Since you're talking about homecomings, man, probably one of the songs to define our culture, man, from probably 2000 to 2005, 2010, maybe before 2000. Black Rob, man, like whoa. You remember
Yeah,
like whoa?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey man, Black Rob passed away, I think yesterday or maybe possibly the day before. Sad times, man. Really, really good artist. Didn't hear much from him, but he had one of those songs, man, it was timeless, man. That like whoa and that like whoa remix. That's one of those songs, man, that Cool She might put on at the Shaw U party, man, and everybody might get up.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean, man?
yeah. It's I didn't realize how dope. I didn't realize how much talent Diddy had on that label, bro. If you sit back and think about it, just from top to bottom, the talent he has on there, it was scary. But even more, what's more scary than that is just how they end up, right? Like I know Black Rob. They talked about him. Rest in peace, on Black. They talk about he was homeless. You know, he was
Yeah.
homeless, and his organs had failed him, man. So it's kind of unfortunate how incredible those guys are in talent wise, and just the way they fall off like that. And everybody was jumping on Diddy and all that. I think we shouldn't be jumping on Diddy for everything. I think sometimes we have to look at ourselves and be like, yo, I had something to do where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shitting
Yeah.
on people. I'm just saying.
I think people definitely give Diddy too much credit. I mean, people pass away. I don't think Diddy is God. He doesn't
Right.
have much to do with that. But what people have to understand is a record deal in '95 was a lot different than a record deal in 2020. These kids today are making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars based off of streams, and
Right.
they don't really need they don't really need a manager, a producer. They don't even need a record label. All you really need is a song that gets streamed a lot on YouTube, where you can go. Where you should also go follow the podcasts at YouTube or Apple Music or Spotify or whatever. So you have all that, which is different. Where back in the day, where Diddy might have said, you got a decent song. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'll give you $15,000, okay? And then your song goes double, triple platinum, and you say, "Oh man, I need more." Well, that's not how contracts work. They don't work that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, "Oh, and now you get more money because no." I offered you 15. You accepted the offer. That's the deal, right?
Yeah, and like I said, when you're young, man, you don't know what you're kind of signing into. Now, like it's some decisions I made go way back when that I'm like, damn, I can't believe I done that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But now, like my daughter, she's like, why you always looking over my shoulder? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you this? Why you this? Because I'm like, yo, it's important that you have that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody looking over your shoulder, so you don't make those dumbass mistakes that I made. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And luckily I had some big homies that I was able to talk to. Shout out to Mike G. That I confided in and just kind of let like my brother, my big brother, my big homie. They kind of told me some shit, bro. Even though they can make mistakes, then well, like yo, bro, don't do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, man," my daughter think I'm a big, a square. It's cool, but they don't think I know what the hell is going on. But every time something goes down, I be like, "Yo, didn't I tell you?" And she like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's always good to have somebody watching your back, just looking out for you that way, bro.
Right. I mean, that's just how it goes. Even what I do, man. When I do a consultation for a case, I have to use my best professional opinion and
Hmm.
say, this is the amount of work I think this case is going to take. This is what I'm going to charge. But I can't scrupulously go back and say, you know what, I charged you this, but I need more money. I mean, lawyers do that from time to time,
Yes, they
but you
do.
can't ethically do that. I charge a flat fee. I don't charge hourly rates. I charge a flat fee. So I'm charging you what I think is gonna be fair to both of us. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? But
right,
at the
right, right.
same time, I can't get a real good offer real early and say, you know what, this is done. I made a lot of money. Oh, let me give you something back. I'm not gonna do that either.
So let me
You
ask you
know
a
what I'm
question.
saying?
Yeah, let me ask you a question. This is more like on a legal type thing. Like
Okay.
when we hear about people have signing those bad record deals and all that, why don't you think they seek out legal somebody to look over their contract, pay a couple thousand, and say, hey, look over this to make sure this works for me long term, or just this is more in my favor. Why you don't think a
Well,
lot of them do that?
well, we a lot of people do, but we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Bargaining power. You might not
Right,
have any bargaining power. If I tell you, if you come to me and you got a little bit of buzz, but you ain't got no money,
right,
right?
right,
You have $0. You
right.
got a little bit of buzz, and I tell you, you know what, Sean, this song is all right. What I'll do, I'll give you a Rolex. Um, I'll give you 10,000 cash,
Hmm.
um, and I'll buy all the studio time you need, and we'll work and see what's going. If that's what I tell you, and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna get a lawyer," and you get a lawyer, and you come back and you mark up a lot of that, what am I gonna say? Oh, you take the deal off, or there's no deal, right? There's no deal. So it's just like when people ask me to look over a apartment lease.
Right.
Why do you want me to look over it? Because you don't have any negotiating power. The lease is what the lease is. You see what I'm saying? It's
Well, yeah,
one sided. People, they're going to give you what they're going to give you. And if you don't want it, you go elsewhere. You don't have a choice. This is not a negotiating party. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, this is the deal. So you might say, man, okay, instead of 10,000, man, let's give them 20,000. Okay, I'll give you 20,000. Whatever I give you ain't gonna be enough for what it's gonna be if your song ends up blowing up, right? And just Diddy made the right deals, man. He made
yeah.
the right deals.
Yeah, I get that, and I think for me, I think when I do business, right? This is me, my
Mm-hmm.
own personal belief. When I do business, to I'm looking out long term. So I don't want nobody to ever say, Fifth Sean Carter, whatever. I did business with him. It wasn't on the up and up. He's the only one who benefited from it, right? I
Right.
look at. I want to do business. I can walk away, right? I have no problem with walking away, whether it's a job, business, or whatever, what have it. I feel that whatever I get into, I want both sides to mutually benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? I would never sign something that exclusively benefits me. It,
Well, but
it,
Sean, if this kid is in the street, he robbing, he dope dealing, he doing whatever, he got no money, and you're gonna take him out of that. Maybe you're gonna
right.
get him an apartment, you're gonna give him 5 or 10 grand and put in his pocket, and be able to give his mom a few dollars. He is benefiting, right? Because you're taking a risk. We don't know. You don't know if this guy gonna get arrested tomorrow.
Yeah, but
You have no idea.
But you see, here's the thing: you're in that position for a reason. You know better, right? Yeah, yeah. Short term for the next 2 weeks, yeah, you're gonna set them up right. But after that song does what it does, what is it? What is it in it for him? The humanistic nature has to take over at some point and say, "Listen, I want to look out for this brother, some kind of way." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know we running a business and all about the bottom line, and we got to take care of our business. I get that, but you can also take care of your business and take care of other people at the same time. That's what I say.
Okay, but let's go to NFL. You sign a rookie deal, bro. I don't care what you do your first year. You in that rookie deal.
Right.
And matter of fact, you piss me off. I might franchise you. I might franchise tag you, and you're gonna still be there. You in that rookie. It doesn't work that way, man. Contracts don't work that way. Where you just say, oh, you know what, situation has changed. Let me give you some more money, man. I've always told people, for these people to be, including one of our favorite rappers, Jay-Z, for them to be millionaires and billionaires, they have to be cutthroat, bro. They have to be. Like, everybody's not going to like them. You haven't seen a millionaire who everybody likes. Like, oh, he's the nicest guy. The nicest guy might win. He might win an award, NAACP award. He ain't going to be no billionaire, though, because a billionaire, you know what? He got some people pissed off at him because they feel like what? He owes them. Look at Jazz-O.
Yeah. I know
right?
that. You gonna step on
something. Look at Big Daddy Kane. One time, Big Daddy Kane was in front of me in line in the club in Durham. Things might be different now, but it was a time. Yeah, it was a time. Big Daddy Kane was in line at the club, man, in Durham. And for all we know, what people have said, Big Daddy Kane put Jay-Z on. Right? Well, no, the thing about it is no. Jay-Z said it best, man. If you made me, then go and make another one. Right? That's what he told Dave, man. He said, if you made me, then go and make another one. It's no problem, no issue. You can do it.
Right. And Jay and Dame got their differences, and Dame has come out lately and said what he really thought about Jay. And I'm pretty sure Jay have pissed some people off, right? Jay have pissed some people off. But Jay, I think sometimes you have to move differently. And I get that, right? I think there's honor. I think there should be always honoring whatever you do, right? If I do, I don't think anybody who ever done business with me, nobody who's ever done business with me, can come out and say I wasn't honorable in terms of how I didn't deliver what we say we would deliver, or just anybody who works for me, we didn't do what we say we was going to do. That's, to me, is the most important thing. It's all about that honor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I try to instill that. Just like, yo, just do good business and do what you love, and the money gonna come. I don't give a fuck about money like that. I feel like if you do what you love and you do it well, the money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really. I see money like that, but I don't see money as the primary source of anything that I do. I do it because I love it.
You know what I'm saying? But people are not gonna always be happy with you.
No. I'm gonna say something. I've been labeled an asshole. I mean, a lot of people think I'm just a hard person to deal with, and I can be in relationships and everything like that. I'm not for everybody. I tell people this all the time. I said, I'm not the guy for everybody. I'm gonna tell you how it really going to be, right? I am about that bottom line in terms of like the business that we run or whatever. I am about that bottom line, but I can't do business with everybody because everybody can't fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you how it really is, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you. And a lot of people can't deal with that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, you have to look at and respect somebody who's been in business as long as a Diddy or Jay-Z. You can look at Jay-Z more because he's learned it and he's applied the things that he's learned to go more places. But to do that, man, you have to be able to bully people. You have to bully somebody. It's not all peaches and cream where you're like, oh, nah, man. Everybody ain't gonna like you.
Yeah, no, I don't think everybody's gonna like you. No, I know it's not. No matter what you could do everything well, and everyone's not. I don't care what it is you do. People didn't like Mother Teresa. You know what I'm saying? People, it's just certain people. Everybody don't even like Jesus, right? So no matter what you do well, it's and you can't focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something like this: any business that you start, anything you do, the stranger's going to support you first, and then your friends and your family going to come around and say, oh, whatever. Not all the time. I don't speak in absolutes, but the majority of anything anybody ever do in terms of business, if a stranger supports you first, and and,
Right.
and you should get mad about family and friends that don't fuck with you. They're like, man, I know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't get offended by none of that, man. I keep rocking and just do it like that. But I try to keep it honorable. I really do. And that may cost me millions. Who knows? It may cost me a deal or two. But I want to always rock with that honor at the top of the list and try to be honorable in that shit, bro.
Are you saying that they don't rock honorably?
Nah, not lots. See, here's the thing. The nature of business is this. Anybody who's in business, they know this. The nature of business is to get something for you first. Right. There's nothing wrong with that. Right. But anybody you do business with, you shouldn't try to fuck them either.
Well, I agree with that,
You shouldn't
but
try to fuck nobody.
no, you shouldn't try to fuck nobody. But a deal is a deal. You might not be fucking nobody because here's the thing. I learned this a long time ago. Once people kind of come up, they will always forget how they felt when they were down. See what I'm saying?
Really?
So they're gonna forget how bad they needed that $5,000. It's no different than these payday loan companies. People
Right.
people happily sign up to pay 150% interest if these people give them $1,000, and then once they get that raise or once they get their tax refund, man, why they charge me all this money? It's the same fucking money that they was charging you when you signed up for that loan.
Well,
Now you just don't need it.
you said something interesting there. So, for example, right? So, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna use you as an example. So, you got this young kid coming up who wants to be an attorney,
Mhm.
and he wants to pick your brain, but he
Okay.
wants you to mentor him. Do you draw a line in the sand and be like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't gonna give you that shit for free? Like, what does he have to give you in return for your knowledge?
Nothing. I mentor a ton of people because
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I tell you. It's
Right.
a difference in somebody who's read a book versus
Mhm.
somebody who's actually been to the place.
I
You see what
got
I'm saying?
No
I can tell
doubt.
you
No
all
doubt.
types of shit, but how you gonna react when you get in that small ass consultation room and that client pissed off? How you gonna react then? How you gonna
Well,
react when that client asks you, "Tell me how much time I'm facing"? Do you know what
well,
to say?
no. Well,
You-
my question. Well, I see what you're saying. It make perfect sense. What I'm asking is there a cutoff that you say, yo, you have to charge? Like for me, when I wanted to start a recruiting company, right? I went to people that had recruiting companies and tried to like just talk to them. Say, hey, look, bro, could you just show me the game of that? And a lot of times, motherfuckers be like, yo, no, you got to give me something for the game. Okay,
Right.
that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when does that stop, right? When do we say, listen, I have something, I can give it to somebody else? Because anybody who's ever asked me a question about the business or whatever, man, I'm like, man, yo, I'll tell you for free, bro. To me, it's enough out here for everybody. I don't know why we feel we have to charge for the game. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
it,
Everything
it,
everything is a charge.
and it comes from your background, how you grew up. I grew up real humble. My mentor, Jeffrey Simmons, he taught me everything he could. I mean, he
Right,
took me every single place. It wasn't a place that Jeff didn't take me. So I
right,
learned so much about the game, the good parts, the bad parts, the parts you want to see, the parts you don't want to see. I learned so much about it. And so
right,
I'm willing to give that to people. Here's a different question. A lot of people don't really want to see that part. They want to see the glamour. They want to see the federal lawyer walking somebody out of court. You don't want to see the federal lawyer going back downstairs in the U.S. Marshal's office with a grown man crying because he got 30 or 40 years. You don't want that part of the game. You want the part of the game where you see me out. Oh, he's out eating, drinking, got a lot of money. You want to see that, but you
right,
don't want to see that part where the client is mad at me, where the client is threatening me, where the
right.
client is. You don't want that part of it.
No, I
So
get it. I
it's
get it.
a lot of these kids don't. Not kids. A lot of these people don't really want all of the game. You see what I'm saying? You got
Right,
you got to want it all to you got to want it all to be able to get it all.
right. I get that. And I think that's part of like you really have to, like you said, you have to really want that. So I gauge people's interests. Like they come to me and ask me questions, or I go to somebody ask them questions, whatever. And I know that person is gauging my interest, is see if I'm really interested in doing this, or just picking their brain. And I get that, but I try to be more applicable to anything that I get from somebody, and just say, look, if I give some things to somebody else, I hope they're applying that the same way I would apply it. But it is what it is, man. So it's all good, bro. You know, I just wanted to ask you this, man. Speaking of the legal aspect of it, 9 a.m. tomorrow, bro. We're gonna have a verdict, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I thought we got closing. They did closing arguments already.
they were saying something like 9 a.m. Monday. So it's a closing argument. So we should have a verdict next week, right?
Yeah,
Sometime.
the closings probably last a day, maybe two at the most,
Hmm.
and then we'll have a verdict.
What do you feel at this point?
Um, Man, honestly, well, first we have to realize what he's charged with, what the potential verdicts are. Second degree manslaughter, which is what the officer who killed Dante is charged with.
Hmm.
I think that carries 41 to 51 months. Um, and the second degree murder charge, I think, carries 10 and a half to maybe 15 and a half years. It's
Hmm.
good if we know. I think it's going to come down to intent,
Okay.
um, because the intent is what's important, and you have to decide whether he actually intended to kill this man in front of all these people on camera. If there's no intent, which is like I said, what the other officers is charged with, then he's facing that 41 to 55 months or 50 or 60 months, whatever it is, not much time. So I think it's going to come down to intent. I think regardless of what happens, you'll have some people who it just won't be enough, because a lot of times people hear murder and they think life, 25 years. I don't think he's facing any of that.
No, he's not.
It's just gonna kind of depend on what it comes out to. I think that the prosecution has laid a strong case, but intent is a huge element to prove. You would basically have to say, yeah, he meant to kill this guy on camera, and
Well,
that's gonna be a
yeah, I'm pretty worried, bro. I'm worried in more ways than one. I'm worried that number one, I'm worried that George Floyd's not gonna get the justice he truly deserves. Right? I'm worried about that, and I'm also worried about the referendum that this will tell to the world, let alone America. Right? If this guy found if he's found not guilty, what more is there for us to do? Right? Because if we brought you real live evidence of somebody being murdered slowly, and you still don't think that's enough, where does that leave us, bro? And I think it's gonna really deflate a lot of people, including myself. I'm gonna be like deflate, like damn, it's what's left, bro? They don't. There's nothing we can give them that will make it believe that this is murder, bro. You know what I'm saying?
well, it leaves us in the same place where we've been. I don't think we get a not guilty. I think at worst case you may get a mistrial. You may get something like that. I think you at least get a guilty on the second degree manslaughter. The man is dead. Chauvin did kill him, whether or not he meant to intend or not.
So you don't think
So
he's
I
gonna
think
walk away at all? He's not gonna
no,
walk
I
away
don't.
free. Okay.
I think his lawyer has told him best case scenario we get a second degree manslaughter. I think that's what they've been trying the entire time, is to try to get a second degree manslaughter. I don't think at all he intends on getting a not guilty verdict. Um, but you have to. I mean, man, this is crazy, man. We saw Rodney King get beat, man. We saw what happened.
They beat the fuck out of Rodney,
I
bro.
mean, yeah. I mean, for us, for this generation, for 35 to 60, maybe we're shocked. For our parents, they are probably like, yeah, here we go again. I mean, man, this is,
Yo,
I mean,
seriously,
think about it.
this is
Since
senseless.
that, George Floyd, you got this kid who gets shot 10 miles away from George Floyd.
Yeah.
And then you get this 13-year-old who shot in Chicago. And I had a conversation on Facebook today about people saying, what about his parents? What was he doing out? And that doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter why you're out. Like, it doesn't. Here's the thing: it doesn't matter what you're doing. No police officer has the power to execute. Right?
Right,
Our
right,
Constitution gives us right to a trial.
right,
So no police officer should be, the trier of fact, the jury, and the executioner. It just shouldn't
right,
happen. And we don't know enough facts. We don't know if this kid was staying at his grandma's house, spending the night with his cousin. We have no idea why he was out 2 a.m. We have no idea why he had a gun. None of that matters. What matters is he had his hands up and he got killed. That's
yeah,
what matters. But
yeah,
see, we don't people don't look at that. We want to look at, oh, well, tell me why was he doing it? Man, that don't matter why he was doing it. We've all done dumb stuff, right?
right. We have,
We've all man, I can give you at least 5 instances of things I've done that was so stupid that maybe I could be in jail. Maybe I could be dead.
right,
Maybe I
right.
could
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
criminal
yeah,
record. Like,
yeah,
I mean, we've talked about a lot of stuff, but we all done stuff that is just dumb. You know what I mean? And we just did it, man. We just we stand to live another day and to tell another story, right?
right, right.
But
But
so we saying like these people don't deserve it. Like you said last week, there's some people that you don't want to make a damn mistake. Airline
right,
pilots,
right.
police,
Yeah, yeah.
your
So
lawyer.
they gotta be on that
You
shit,
know what
bro.
I mean?
Yeah,
You gotta be on it,
you
man.
gotta be on. You gotta be on some professions like your brain surgeon has to be on that shit 24/7. Like they gotta be on it, bro. Like they gotta be Adderall up, ready to go to be the very best. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think fear. Like I said, I'm not a cop, bro. I'm not a cop. I never aspired to be a law enforcement person because that's not in me. But I did look at a very interesting fact here, and this said like over like 60% of law enforcement, police on up, have been bullied at some point in their life, and that's a very interesting fact, bro.
Mhm.
Like people like let me say this, a beat cop, he can destroy your life. A beat cop
Yes,
can destroy your life. Somebody who making $30,000 a year with a free apartment and free meals at Shoney's can destroy your life. You know
destroy
what I'm
it.
saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. And I'm like, yo, that's a lot of power to give somebody that's pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's a lot of
pissed off,
power.
all the way pissed off.
Yeah, man. So
That, that, that woke up pissed off.
them dudes be pissed off, bro. Because cause I've been pulled over by a couple of cops, and I'm not saying all cops are bad. I'm not gonna use that shit. But yo, there's some asshole cops out there
But
that
here's
that
the thing, Sean. Here's the thing. This is what I tell, and I do a lot of speaking with our Kappa League, which are young men like sixth grade up
Mhm.
to high school graduation. And the thing, not only them, but also you and I, and also everybody listening, is you have to go into a traffic stop, and it doesn't really make sense, but you have to go into a traffic stop with the mentality, I want to make it home. Because now the stakes are higher. The stakes aren't just that, man, I might get arrested and this should fuck up my night. The
Mhm.
stakes are now you might get killed.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see
I
what I'm
always
saying?
tell.
Because listen, hold on, one more thing. Here's
Mhm.
the thing, man. A lot of these killings are on videotape, right?
Right, exactly.
When they're not on videotape, you don't stand a chance. Like you
Right.
don't stand a chance if you leave out of your house tonight and get pulled over and get killed, and oh my God, so happen that you have um, a concealed carry permit and you have a
Right.
gun in your car, that cop might kill you. He might take that gun out. He might put
Mhm.
that gun in your hand, and that might be the situation. And you don't
Yeah.
think they'll do it? Look at Walter Scott, and look at
Right.
how when Walter Scott got killed, that cop put a gun right beside him. He
I
placed
believe
the
you, bro.
gun right beside him.
I believe you. And like I tell my daughter all the time, she's 22, and I tell her all the time. I say, listen, if a cop has to arrest you, go ahead and just go, and we'll deal with it. Like we'll deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. There's ways to deal with that shit, and you in the street ain't gonna win, right? So I
You're not
always
gonna
tell
win.
people, like, if a motherfucker say, yo, we gotta arrest your ass, all right, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get myself out, but I'm not gonna get myself out on the streets with you. I'm not gonna
No.
win that verdict. So I'm like, all right, bro, let's go. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
cuffs ain't those cuffs ain't coming off.
Yeah,
Period.
bro. Okay, let's go, bro. So, I mean, I guess that's the age in me talking, and I wish a lot of people would. And I know they piss you off. I get it, man. But I'm like, yo, I have people that depend on me, so I'm gonna try to make it out. Try to make it home. You said it right, yo. You trying to go home that next day, bro. So that's what's up, bro. Salute.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
And I just want to say, just like our classmate Cherie just said, there are a lot of good cops out here. I mean, my best friend Dana, man, Dana is a cop, so and has done it for years. So there are good cops, man. They're cops that get in law enforcement to try to balance this equilibrium. But there are a lot of cops that aren't good, man. We can't just keep saying, oh man, this just happened, man. Nah, man, there's a clear bias against African American men. Period. I mean, if you go back to Sandra Bland, you can say women too. But I mean, it's too much, man. All you got to do is you got to try to make it home, man. You got to try to make it home. All that smart mouth and all that you're not gonna outsmart no cop. It's not gonna happen because he's got the power. It goes back to that same power structure that we spoke about.
Yeah, man, you do have the power, man. So I always tell people, I know it's hard, man. Just try to go home and deal with it on the back end, bro. I know it is what it is, man. But I saw something that was crazy the other day. Actually, I saw it this morning. I read the newspaper. I don't know if you, I don't know if you
I'm a news junkie, man.
I read the newspaper. So I was reading something here, and it was like, yo, they got like 70,000 new corona cases every day still, right? And here's the funny thing. Here's the craziest part about it, right? This said 43%, 43%. That's almost half of Republicans don't want the vaccine. And my question to you is, why do you think this narrative about the pandemic is along party lines? I mean, why does why does public health now seem like it's along party lines? Why can't it just be like just a humanistic public health deal? You know what I'm saying?
Everything is along party lines now. I mean, and I'm so non-political. I don't give a damn. I got the vaccine because I go to the jails a lot, and I really don't want to die of something that's going to alter my breathing. If I'm gonna die, let me have a head-on collision. Let me get shot. I don't want to die a slow death. Oh, I can't breathe. Or feel like I'm drowning. I don't want to die that way. So
right.
I took the vaccine. I took Moderna. I took my second shot sometime in March. Only side effects I had is I was tired. I was just telling my buddies on the baseball Zoom the other night, if they say it's a third shot required, I'm going to take my third shot because I don't want corona. And I kind of want to go to some sport events. And I kind of want to travel. I want to do I want to go to the club. I want to go out. I want to go to a cigar bar. I want to go to restaurants. I'm tired of wearing a mask. So I'm going to do it. But I know everything is kind of now it's along party lines. I had a friend, man, who we talked probably 2 weeks ago, and she was telling me that she was not going to take the vaccine because of her allergies.
Right.
And she got diagnosed with corona maybe 2 or 3 days later. So corona is still out here, man, and she's fighting it, like actively fighting it. Like it might be, day 14 or 15 for her. So,
right.
I think, I think it's still out here. It's still real. I think it's that thing, man. You don't want.
I don't want no disease, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand, and I think a lot of the talk that was going around was like, hey, listen, that's taking away our liberties, our civil liberties, or whatever, going out to church and going to the restaurants and all that. But I'm thinking, like, to me, it's like, yo, it makes no sense. Why don't you just take the shit and your civil liberties they won't be affected? It opens shit back up. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't taken either. I haven't got one shot yet. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, don't get Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, they had the baby powder shit, right? But I haven't took any of the vaccines and everything. I'm looking forward to going back out. It's something. Spring and summertime, and And I was out early today. Let me ask you a question, bro. This is a stupid question. We was on the chat about this earlier today. Somebody asked me a question. This is a stupid question. I was gonna ask. It's stupid, but it made sense to us, right? Uh, Walmart or Target? Who who has the best women? Who's the best looking women? Walmart or Target, like the shoppers and shit.
I think Walmart women come out looking any kind of way. Target women kind of get, they put on their little kitten heels before they go to Target. But
Yeah,
Target is literally like half a mile from me, so I'm more of a Target guy.
yeah. I like Walmart, man, and people give me shit about this. Like, yo, why you fuck? Yo, I like
You
Walmart.
there? If I call you 5 times in a week, you at Walmart 3.
I love the ambiance of Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You get the microcosm of America in Walmart, right? And you get everything
Wait, you
from.
don't like that popcorn smell in Target?
I don't go to Target, bro.
You don't go to Target at all?
Not really. Nah.
Oh, bro.
My youngest one she likes Target, but I'm a Walmart dude, bro. I think the women look better in Walmart.
How?
Listen, man, I'm a no filters guy, right? I look on Facebook, I look on Instagram, I see women putting those filters on their goddamn face and their pictures. It drives me insane. Like
Hey,
I want you to be Walmart every day. Like
hey, yo.
Walmart is the least is no filters. What you see in
Hey,
Walmart is what you get.
bro, let me tell you. A lot of times, man, when I'm on Facebook, I wish I had like a ghost page so I can make comments. Cause on a lot of pictures, I want to tell a lot of these women, you don't look like that in person.
Yo, I ain't front, man. I be like, yo, why the fuck why your face so smooth, yo? I seen you 2 weeks ago. Your face ain't that
It's
smooth,
not.
man.
It's really
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
No.
Like, yo, they be so fucking light on them goddamn pictures. I'm like, yo, chill out, man. That's not you, man. And see, here's the thing. I gotta say this. Here's the thing, right? So my barber and I was talking a couple weeks ago. We always talk about this shit, right? And people talk about like men with like those wigs and shit that men be wearing around like that, and women give them so much shit
Wait,
about those.
wait. What wigs?
Yo, so you haven't seen this, right? So they have these
No.
things out here that men have wigs, like wear hair pieces now. Like they will have dreads and they be totally bald. So they have these these wigs and shit, right?
Okay.
So it be an incredible transformation for these dudes, right? Whatever, they don't like being bald, so they give these incredible. They give them hair, right? So here's the thing. So the women be in the comments dogging them men like, yo, that's some catfish shit, whatever. And my question to those women is always this, and I'm not bashing nobody. Trust me, I'm not. My question to those women is this right here: why can't you do the exact same thing? Why can't a man have a wave wig and you have weave every day? I'm serious. You know, I've been accused. Listen, I've been accused of having a wig, bro. You know what I'm
Take your hat
saying?
off.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? This is
Is
all
that
me.
a wig?
My frat brother, my frat brothers, Caleb Obumba. he like, yo, he accused me of having a wig. Like, come on, man. Just because I grow hair at 40, don't get mad at me.
Yo, wait. I want to know: is there anybody listening right now, any male who wears a wig? Please send us a message right now.
Dude, why we banging on dudes that wear a wig? Like yo, if
I'm banging on the dude wearing a wig. I am all day. Chris is banging. If you wear a wig, Chris banging on you.
the fuck, yo, listen. So you would have a problem, yo, if you found out my shit was a wig, you crack on me.
I don't care if you got. I ain't got to do with your hair.
No, but you would give me shit about it, right? You
Am
be
I
like, yo,
gonna crack on you? You know I'm gonna crack on you. You wouldn't even tell me.
yo, it's like funny to me. It's like,
I
yo,
cracked on you for less.
yeah, yes, you have, motherfucker. So my question is this right here. So why is it a big deal if a man get a weave? Like the hairpiece joints? Like what's the problem
Yo,
with? Yo, like really, what's the
nah, man.
problem with that?
I want to get through the episode, man. You
No,
talking about a man with a weave?
yeah, because like yo, this is you haven't seen this shit, right? You haven't
No.
you ever seen this, dude? I got seen some. I'm on YouTube.
You in
but
Atlanta though? Y'all got all types of shit in Atlanta that people haven't seen. It's like a different country.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's some strange shit down here. But here's the deal, right? But there are barbers out here that will give you it's called sweat proof pieces, right? And you can get anything from your level of hair to mine to like dreads down your back. I mean, anything you want, they can give you. And I'm saying salute to those people that get that shit, yo. Salute to them, man.
I'm not saluting them. I'm not saluting them.
Why?
I'm not saluting.
Why?
Do like we do. Grow your shit out and then just spread it.
There's no manipulation with my shit, right? There's no manipulation with it. This is all me. This is there's no manipulation with my shit. I let my shit grow, bro. It can grow like my hair can really grow like crazy, but I keep it like a certain level or whatever, so I can put a hat on.
Cut this shit, man.
Oh, man, I got the best barber in Atlanta, dog. I got the best barber in Atlanta. I don't want to tell people because I don't want you out there like ruining my shit.
I got you. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question in the chat. Let me ask a question in the chat for the ladies. Ladies, how do y'all feel about male weaves and wigs?
No, ask them have they ever seen it.
Well,
I guarantee you, most of them have seen it. Hey, they've seen it, man. No, listen.
And Lawrence just said no man should ever wear weave. Period. And I agree with her wholeheartedly. Ladies, is anybody with a male wig or weave?
So why can't a man have that enhancement, but a woman can have several enhancements?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
My man Gene just asked about tattoo hair.
No, I seen that exactly. It has all kinds of stuff, man. Like they have like Gene is on it. He's on it. He knows what I'm talking about. There is a market out here that people travel from state to state. Dude, I'm not bullshitting you. This is real shit. They travel from state to state and get man weaves in their hair for like $400 a pop, bro. And
how long it lasts?
Like forever. It's reusable, bro. You just glue it back on when it's time like 3 months. You go back and glue it back on. Let me say something. I salute them guys, man, because they're getting something back. They're getting something back, bro. They're getting something back. What, man? Listen, anything that makes you like for example. So why can't women strip away themselves like men strip away themselves?
What you mean?
Like dudes get like women get weave, they get makeup, they get all that shit. Why can't you just be your natural self? Like why do we have to get all gussied up? Most men is like rock. A lot of men don't get. I ain't saying men. But
you gotta get your weave right first, though. Right?
Dude, let me tell you something. For me, if I didn't have to get my hair cut, I wouldn't.
You've been getting your hair cut like once a week since I met you, man. Come on.
Actually, it's twice a week, bro.
Yeah, you get this shit like once or twice a week.
No, but I get it. But because my shit's crazy though. I need some attention to it. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with a man getting a hair weave. Now, if your woman got hair weave and she got lashes and all that shit, yo man, go get your man weave, bro. Salute to you on that shit.
Yo, if you get a hair weave, you're not hanging out with me, bro.
Dude, if I get a hair weave, I tell you, like, bro, hey, some shit going on with me.
Unless you got cancer or something, and you get a weave. If you get a weave just to stay cool, we're not hanging, bro.
Yo, everything we do to stay cool for women. Everything you do in life is for a woman, right? So
I disagree.
Okay, let me say something. Part of the reason why you are a lawyer. you wouldn't be working on fucking Burger King right now. You part of what I know you that was your drive, of course, right? But part of what's driven you is like men don't give a shit. But we do half the shit we do in life for women because we want a woman. We want a dope ass woman.
I'm gonna get a dread weave for next week.
Dude, I salute you on that, bro. But here's the thing. Like, I don't agree with the dread weaves. Like, you got to be in witness protection to get the dread weaves. Like, if you get like a nice little wave cap type thing going on, you got to matriculate it in very slowly. You can't just go in this bam and hit with the dread weave, bro. Because there are videos where guys go out and get day one, get the dread weave. I'm like, where are you moving to with that shit? because everyone know you don't have it. Like, where you moving to with a dread weave, bro? Like, if you showed up next week with a dread weave, I like, look at, man, we not even gonna do this episode 8 because Chris is tripping. this motherfucker got some miracle growing this shit, man. No.
Yeah, we give it a dread weave.
Dude, hey, listen, there's nothing
Maybe
wrong with
either a dread weave or just a regular ponytail weave. My granddaddy had long hair, so maybe I get a ponytail weave or something like that.
Yo, hey, you grow a ponytail, man, I will roast your ass, man. A rat tail, man. But nah, I don't think nothing wrong with it, man. I like natural women. I call them cream of natures. I like natural women. Like I see people on Facebook and the stories and all that with these incredible filters. I'm like, dude, that's not you. Like, if you get lost, there's no real pictures of you out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you have a recent picture of her? Like, well, no, because like she got filters all over the fucking place, man. Like, post a picture like once a week. I think everybody should post a picture with no filters on it. No filters at all. Just let that shit rock and post that shit and rock and let it be, and see how many.
Nah, man, people don't do that, man. Like, I'll be honest, man. Sometimes I see people on Facebook, and I'm like, damn, man, like, you ain't used to look like that. Like, damn, you must have went and got, you got the vitiligo or you lightened up or something like that. Because it's been like totally different people, man. Like, do we blame the apps for this, or what do we blame for it?
Well, you blame. Here's what you do blame. Here's what I do blame. I blame society as a whole, because no one's really happy with themselves. For example, people go like these chicks that work in the call center go get their ass done, but sit on their ass all day. Like why do people go do that?
How do you feel about the fake ass?
I love them. I think they're very much needed in America, but I don't want my woman to have that shit. I mean, like people get it. I don't know why people get that, because like if you're that's a self-esteem issue. There's no way that you can deal with, no other way you can explain that. Like those enhancements and all that, that's a self-esteem issue. Now, I don't think self-esteem, like if you post a picture on Facebook and you have to go through the filters on it to post it, you have a real problem. That's a real problem.
Well, here's my thing. The issue is ideally, if you meet somebody on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, you would like to meet them in person. They're gonna see you.
Right.
They're gonna see that you're smooth, your skin isn't that smooth, your weave isn't that laid back. You come out, your shit sticking out of the top.
Yo, that's why I love Walmart.
Sticking out at the top.
That's why I love Walmart.
Your skin ain't that smooth. Mm-hmm. Your nails ain't done. Mm-hmm. Your toes ain't done. Mm-hmm. Bottom of your feet black. People see that. Like people, so like what? Why do we do all these filters? Like at some point you should say, you know what? If you meet somebody with these filters,
right?
You should say, you know what? That was me on a filter. I'm gonna DM you a regular pic of me. Because then you put the guy in a bad predicament, right? You say, oh, because the guy there like, oh, yeah, I was waiting on Keisha. Oh, I'm Keisha. Oh, shit. And then you gotta text your boy like, man, you gotta hit him with that man with like 4 A's. M-A-A-A-A-N.
Hey, you got catfish, right? You know, that's what I'm saying. You got catfish, man. It's like, yo, those filters. I don't think no one's really like when I see those filters, and I'm like, come on, bro, like, come on,
wait, filters and angles. Don't forget the angle.
Oh yeah,
this picture right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yo, they post them shit, right? So here's the thing, right? So if somebody goes and here's the thing, they post these pictures, and the thing that kills me, here's what kills me. They post these pictures, and some with the filters, and some with all their ass hanging out, and in the disclaimer, don't inbox me. Why? Why can't I inbox you? Why can't I inbox you?
I got a question.
You have your ass out. Why can't I harass you? Like, why?
I got a question.
How you gonna tell me what to do?
Hey man, social media has changed up a whole lot of stuff, man.
They're scared. They're scared of themselves,
Oh,
man.
look, Kenyatta just said, "What about them duck lips? They will hit you with them duck lips."
See, not trashy women, but I like Walmart type women. I don't know. I like because let me remember there was a post a couple of weeks ago that you and I in a group together, and somebody posted about those lashes, like those long lashes. I
Oh
love
God,
that shit. I love
them
it. I
long
love it.
lashes scare me, bro. They
I
scare the shit out of me.
Yo, listen, if your name ain't Shaka like Quackalika or some shit, like don't fuck with me. I like them. I don't know what I it's certain type of women I like, and you know, I don't need all that sophistication shit, bro. I like them long lashes with purple hair.
Sometimes I wonder how can they see out of those lashes, man. I'm serious. Like, how
It's
can
not,
you see out of those lashes?
so what's the deal with the lashes though? So they get the lashes in, right? And to me, it does enhance their eyes. It makes them like oh shit, look at that.
How can you say? I wonder how you say some of the stuff you say with a straight face.
Dude, listen, don't judge me. But that I guess, I, how can I say this? Like I am a, it's certain things I like, right? And I
Hmm.
and I like the how can I put this? I probably need a thesaurus in front of me in terms of what I like in terms of a woman, whatever. But I like I like cream of nature women. I like just base women that don't need all that shit. But when they throw that purple hair and all that red hair and shit in, I do like that shit.
I'm agreeing with Dana, man. You starting to sound kind of creepy. You fit the profile of a serial killer or some shit.
No, man. Listen, listen. You like what you like, right? So my thing is like this. I don't like I just don't like women that get all crazy with it. But I don't mind some of it.
But you want eyelashes that go down their back,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
bro. Not to
Yes, yes,
not.
yes. I do.
I know we're running short on time. Not to somber the mood, but another mass shooting, man. Another mass shooting. You see that in FedEx? I
Mm-hmm.
think Indianapolis, man.
Mm-hmm.
Young boy, man, 19 years old, killed
Right,
8 people, man. Eight
right,
people.
right.
Like
That,
over in the morning time, people working, man, just trying to make some money.
you
Killed
know,
8 people.
I always wondered about that. And when people go in and just kill people like this, just mass like a mass murder like that. That's just basically what it was. It's a mass murder. When people go in like that and kill that many people, um, yeah, there's something wrong in his head, of course, right? But when we see that, we becoming desensitized to it, like, oh shit, okay, that was another mass murder, whatever, whatever, whatever. We can do all the gun legislation we want. We can say, oh, you can do this with a gun. You can't get a gun with this right here. But dude, they're always going to find a way to get them. Some things you can't regulate. You know what I'm saying? Like the war on drugs, the war on guns, the war on alcohol. There's certain industries you cannot regulate, no matter what you do. A criminal or somebody will always find a way. You know what I'm saying? So so I think there's more to do with just his instability. Like I don't know
Well,
how he got.
his gun was purchased legally, so he didn't have to find a way.
That's what I'm saying. That's
He
what I'm
went and bought a
saying.
gun, but he already been interviewed by the FBI because his mom had alerted them that this dude was unstable. I guess with a big gun.
Well, that bothers me. Here's what always bothers me. So like even after September 11th, when the maniacs crashed into the building, or when somebody do a mass shooting or just go crazy, and it's always a report that comes out later, a day or two later, that says the FBI they was on the FBI watch list. What the fuck were you guys doing? Like not watching these guys. Like you know what I'm saying?
And
If
that's
you on
my
their watch
question
list, bro,
because my clients don't even need to be on the watch list to get arrested. They come across the FBI desk one day and they are targets immediately. But these guys like on the watch list, like they going to talk to the FBI. Like, oh yeah, man, it's all good, blah blah blah. I'm going home and I'm gonna still shoot up this building. That's crazy, man. It's like we haven't even
hmm
got society hasn't even opened back up, man, and we're already got these mass shootings like reminding us how it was pre-COVID, man. Like, I mean, what's next, man? That shit is just scary, bro.
Well, it's crazy because I think like as Americans we try to replace one thing with the next. Like say for instance, if somebody say, "Yo, we want to regulate how you get these guns," people are like, "No, you're trying to take the guns away from us," and that's not what. And I don't think that's what people are trying to do when they're saying, "Listen, yo, we need to regulate guns and keep an eye on guns and all that." They're not trying to take your guns away from you. They're trying to keep them out of crazy motherfuckers' hands. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I don't know
Motherfuckers
how
who might
you.
shoot up FedEx. You know what I'm saying?
And he worked at FedEx, right?
Yeah, like that's why he was angry.
Yeah, yeah. So he worked at FedEx, and that was what bothered me when I heard about that. I was like, damn, he actually worked there. So my thing is like this, man. Like, yeah, I was in corporate America. Yo, I didn't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't fuck with nobody. I was like, I was everybody's friend because you don't know what somebody's thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain things you don't know what people are dealing with, right? So
Right.
even with that with FedEx, there was a German Air Wings guy that was a pilot who had a bad day, decided like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna end everybody's day. He slammed that German Wings plane into a mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He controlled that shit. He decided like, yo, I'm God. Fuck it, I'm taking everybody with me. You know what I'm saying? And he locked the co-pilot out the cockpit, and he slammed he intentionally slammed that plane into the mountain. And the most horrific thing about that was, you heard the voice recording. You heard the people, the passengers screaming. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you hear was the passenger screaming and this maniac breathing on the voice cock recorder, whatever. And it's like, damn, like people decide what they're going. They decide like, I'm gonna take somebody's life, and they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they do
Yeah,
that
yeah. I
shit.
mean, it's so. I guess it's so easy, man. A lot, especially for these young kids, man. They don't know the value of a human life, so they don't mind taking a human life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think we've come to a point where we don't we don't understand what everybody's life means outside of our own. You know what I'm saying? Our life matters only, like certain things only matters when it affects us, like
Right.
individually. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm a lawful gun owner, right? I own a gun. I got it lawfully. I use it lawfully, but I will use it in accordance to protect me and my family. Right? So,
Hmm.
so when people talk about gun legislation and stuff like that, I don't get offended by that. I'm like, okay, do what you got to do, but I'm gonna follow the law to get a gun. But I think we're not we're more concerned with the lawful citizens than the ones that don't get it lawfully. You know what I'm saying? That's the one we should be concerned about, the criminals and shit.
Well, I mean, not really, because this guy wasn't a criminal, man. Like, I mean, it's just sad that we've been out of, not even out of COVID, but we've been kind of semi-open 3 or 4 weeks, and we've had 2 to 3 mass shootings, man. I mean, that shit is crazy, and all you do is get copycats who want to do the same thing. So who's gonna say when it's gonna happen in your Walmart or my Target or somebody's Burger King or somebody's
Right,
Food
right,
Lion?
right,
Who
right, right.
says this idiot ain't gonna go in there with a AR-15 and want to shoot up the food line? Man, that shit is just ridiculous, man. It's something that we really shouldn't have to worry about. I have no answers as to what kind of legislation. Right to bear arms is in the Constitution. I believe in the right to bear arms. People do deserve to have a gun, but I don't know if selling these AR-15s, and there's been enough legislation. I mean, enough lawsuits and whatsoever with the with these gun manufacturers or whatsoever, that you would think would deter, but it really doesn't deter. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I just think that I don't think we spend enough time listening to each other. We talk to each other all the time. The people that are on different wavelengths on that subject, the guns and all that, and just whatever. I think everybody's just talking at each other and not listening to each other. Right? There's always a common ground that can be met, and people can come to the middle and determine what's best for society. Right? So,
Mhm.
and that's what I truly believe. I think there's always a common ground for everybody to succeed and to exist, right? Even if there's segregation, right? Even if you have to
Yeah.
segregate, uh, there. If you say, okay, fuck it, we're gonna segregate. Okay, you go over there and do your thing. We're gonna go over there and do our thing. Those two separate pots can succeed, right? I don't think segregation. I don't think differences is always a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's always room to meet in the middle and say, listen, I see your point. Hope you see my point. Here's what we need to move society forward. Because there can always be two different or three different views on something and still move society forward. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I forgot about this one, man. My line brother Kenyatta just put it in the chat, but in Rock Hill, South Carolina, man, a former pro football player. I think the doctor wouldn't prescribe him something, maybe some kind of pain medication. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kenyatta. But he went and killed the doctor who was 70, his wife, his two grandkids, and shot two workers who were at the house. Killed one.
Yeah,
HVAC workers, man.
I heard about that.
Man, that shit is crazy. Like, how do you feel if you a parent, you left your kids with their grandparents, and this idiot has come over and killed your parents and your kids, man, and then killed himself? Like, I mean, and I don't know. I mean, this is a conversation for another day. I don't know if this is going to go down the lines of that CTE, where we're looking at plenty of people. You know, Aaron Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Junior Seau? Was it Dave Duerson? Plenty of people from the NFL, man, that take those hits on the head that, you know, have harmed others or themselves. You know, and the NFL did a good job in keeping that lawsuit and that litigation very quiet. You know, a lot of people thought that could end the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Or put a big hole in their pocket, but they've kept it very quiet and they've kind of moved past it. But man, this is
but you only really had one crazy motherfucker from the NFL win and kill somebody. Like these are like Aaron Hernandez. He's the only one that really does
that's other people, man. It's been kept quiet because it goes back to what we always talk about, the media.
Right, I get that, but what I'm saying, what about the people that didn't play pro ball or play college ball? There's something greater out there, bro. That if you can go out there and say I'm gonna kill a motherfucker and really do it, there's something with you. Like, unless someone's like really trying to harm your family or threatening your family or threatening you, I mean, damn, bro, you feel like you need to kill a motherfucker? Like, damn.
I wouldn't say it's something with you. I would say that you possibly just don't value the human life. I see it a lot, particularly when I'm handling cases in DC and I'm in DC jail. There are a lot of young boys in DC jail, 16, 17, 18, 19, and they got 2 bodies, 3 bodies, 4 bodies. And it's because they don't really value a human life. Mm-hmm. And so what do we think? We think the proper punishment is jail, but the proper punishment is jail for maybe 20, 25 years. So that young man is back out at, 44, 45, 46. And he's been in jail. He's been eating right. He's been working out. So he looks like he's about 30, 35 when he gets out. He's coming right back into society. And he's coming back into society as now a triple OG, as opposed to the young boy he was when he went in jail. And you know what? He's also very angry now. He wasn't even angry when he was killing at first. Now he's angry.
Well, that's the problem with the penal system, bro. Like
so we make monsters. We make monsters.
Everything from the death penalty on down. We, like you said, we make monsters. We don't like the penal system is for like it's like a Latin thing for like penitence. You're supposed to play like pay your penitence to society or whatever. When it was originally first started, that was the original idea of it, so you can pay penitence to society. But now we kind of come out, like you said, we create these monsters and everything like that, and we don't allow people to pay penitence to society to get back in it and to be full-fledged members of it. The first thing we always try to do is like, we go to the death penalty. Like, that motherfucker should get the death penalty. The death penalty don't mean shit. I don't agree with it. It don't mean shit. It don't make us better. It don't do anything but just makes us more monstrous out here. We still have the most people in jail per person, whatever, in the world. Around the world, we have the most people in jail and shit. Most of them black anyway, so it is what it is, man. So but so what's up, man? So I appreciate everybody for fucking with us, man. We we running like way over, man. But it just I just had something to say about that shit, yo.
So give me let's see what I want to go with tonight, man. Since we were talking about Black Rob, I can't name 3 Black Rob songs.
Like before we go there. It's kind of hard to like to to do the top three on anything. Like I always find like different movies I like and shit. So my top three with movies would change every week. So if you ever ask me that, it's gonna change from different week to week. Like one I just watched last night was My Cousin Vinny. Like that's one, like, one of the greatest movies ever. But you know, I'm just talking shit, bro.
Well, let me. Okay, I got something better for you. Give me the top three homecomings that you're looking forward to the podcast is doing in the fall.
Oh man, shit. You know what, man? Number one is Show You. Like you and I talk about this, like we text about it and we talk about it, like what we gonna do for that one. I think that'll be our very first one that we do is
Right.
Shaw U joints. It wouldn't be right if we didn't. Um, we gonna do Shaw U joint and what we got planned for Shaw U's homecoming is bananas, man. We got some, like you alluded to earlier, what we want to give back. But Shaw U's number one. Howard's number, not me, Hampton, Howard's number two, and then Hampton's number
Okay.
three.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, man. I'm gonna forgive you for your miseducation, brother. I'm gonna go Shaw U number one. Years
Salute.
ago, I had to make a decision between Shaw U and A&T. Had to
Right.
tell my mama and my cousin Natalie.
I forgot
I
about
had to tell my
A&T.
mama and my cousin Natalie, hey, I got to do
Yeah.
Shaw U.
Yeah.
Shaw U number one, A&T number two.
Yeah.
And
Salute.
man, I've heard so much about Southern. I gotta do Southern, man. I gotta do Southern. So I'm gonna say Shaw U, North Carolina A&T, and Southern.
You know what? I agree with you. Okay, so we'll do that then. Okay, I agree with you. So, I remember when my very first A&T homecoming. I just want to say this real quick. My very first A&T homecoming, you brought me down. We was roommates at the time, and your cousin took care of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, that's the very first time I witnessed A&T's homecoming. So you absolutely right. A&T is definitely it's gotta be done. So that's our move, man. We're gonna do Shaw U, we're gonna do A&T, we're gonna do Southern. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Natalie, North Carolina A&T. I think class of 1987 or 88, who used to take me to class with her. So I am Aggie born, maybe Aggie bred, but I would not be Aggie dead.
I never forget that weekend, man. Yo, he took care of us, man. Yo, he even had his biscuits in a he had a biscuits in a basket. He cooked for us.
I think that's my cousin Natalie's brother. That's my cousin Sean. We stayed over at his house. Man, you had to go. You had to go Honda. hey, bro. Years later, we went back. We'll talk about that story off air.
Yo, man.
Yes, sir. Bro.
That's our thing, man. That's our thing. So we got stories to tell.
Coming to a homecoming near you real soon. Podcasts, tailgate, good time. Rock with us.
First stop, Shaw U, Raleigh, North Carolina. That's our very first stop we're gonna make, and it's gonna be bananas. Anybody comes out, man, come out, hang out with us, man. Everything is on us. Thank you for fucking with us every Sunday for 7 straight weeks, man. And by that time, it could be 10 weeks or whatever. It could be even longer by that time, by October, whenever homecoming is. But we gonna be there, man. We gonna show some street love to everybody who fuck with us, man. Salute to everybody. Thank you. Yo, how you want to wrap it up, Si?
Man, let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. We'll see y'all next week. Week 8, we're gonna have a good time. Maybe have a couple people talk with us. If not, it'll just be us, but it'll be a good time.
Yo, salute to I'm gonna say something real quick. Salute to my man Rob Slack that jumped on the chat, man. Yo, Gene Wright, I appreciate it, man. But like I said before, Dwayne Wilkerson, yo, salute to him. My cousins that jumped on. Everybody that's been rocking with us for 7 straight weeks, man. Yo, God bless you. Salute you. I really, really, really appreciate it, my man. Si feels the same way. We only gonna get bigger and better. We really appreciate it. And salute, man. May God bless you, man. You guys have a great week. Thank you. Salute.
Peace.